What's going on, guys? I am Jay Jackson, founder and chief performance officer of Jay Jackson Elite Performance Coaching, business strategist, leadership trainer, success coach. I teach executives and entrepreneurs how to become better leaders of themselves so that they can build strong teams to increase their impact and their profits. And I want to say first, thank you for joining this mission. We are on a mission to transform 5 million lives and businesses by 2023. That is just mind blowing, right? Well, look, it started a year ago in 2017 when my business coach and mentor, Paul Carrick Brunson, challenged me to make a bold statement. Initially, the statement was, we'll transform 1 million lives and businesses by 2023. And so then I started to leverage social media to get guests for my podcast. And in part of that process, I tried some outside of the norm, outside of the box thinking strategies where I would reach out to people who didn't look like me. I would reach out to people who lived in different countries, whether it was the United Kingdom or even Australia, built some amazing relationships up till this point, with that particular strategy. Well, in my networking and reaching out to people, I was telling someone that my mission or my goal or my big, hairy, audacious goal was to transform 1 million lives and businesses by 2023. And that's through webinar training such as this, speaking engagements, books, some documentary film ideas. There's so many elements layered into how we're going to transform that many lives and businesses by 2023. Well, this one particular individual, she says to me, well, Jay, 1 million, why are you setting limitations? Why not go for 5 million? And I was like, oh my God, 5 million lives and businesses by 2023. I don't even know what that looks like. But hey, let's try it. Let's go for it. Let's meet a lot of cool people along the way. Let's learn a lot. Let's share everything that we learn. That's how we're going to be able to achieve this mission, by each of us continuing to grow and helping each other grow to climb and go higher. That is the true definition of leadership. We have a mission, we have a cause, and you are now on this journey. And I am super grateful and I'm honored for the opportunity to serve and lead this mission with you. Look, I'm just an ordinary guy, okay? I'm originally from Birmingham, Alabama. At the age of 9, my mother, my sister, and I, we relocated to Detroit, Michigan for better opportunities for my mother. My grandfather lived there. And eventually my mom went out and she got us a place to stay. And I remember one time when we got there, we did not have a refrigerator, but luckily it was in the wintertime. And so because of this, we actually put our milk and eggs out in the snow overnight so that the cold from the snow would actually preserve those perishable items. And so that was just being resourceful, a very important key to entrepreneurship, right? And so a couple of years go by, she eventually meets a man. Had some personal issues, violence and anger, and we had to go through that experience as a family. It molded us and shaped us a bit of who we are today. And I'm super grateful for that experience. It's our experiences that really shape us and mold us and exposes the brilliance that we have inside of us. So I didn't like the physical abuse and the verbal abuse, but guess what? I'm so grateful for it because it has now put me in a place to where when someone attempts to abuse me verbally, I can identify it and say, ha ha ha, I've conquered you once. You'll never conquer me again. And the same thing goes for physical violence. So that experience has shaped and molded me into who I am today. And so fast forward, I went through life, went through high school, very troubled kid, caused problems like most teenagers do, got myself into some trouble, out of some trouble. But I knew at some point I had to make a decision because my life was headed in a direction that I was either going to end up in either jail or dead. And neither of those two were options for me. So I decided to join the United States Air Force, and that was the best decision that I have ever made in my life. Again, that experience on being on active duty military shaped me and molded me into who I am again today. I've had the pleasure of meeting some of the world's first class people, individuals, personalities, leaders, people who are just true achievers and who want the best for whatever their mission and their cause was to serve. And I tell you, I've had the fortune to be able to travel overseas, living in England, visiting Romania, Mali, Africa, Spain, Ireland, you name it. There have just been some phenomenal overseas experiences, exposure to cultures that I never even imagined, eating food and just meeting awesome people and having phenomenal experiences that have shaped me and molded me into who I am today. And I tell you guys, my transition from active duty Air Force, it wasn't by choice. I was looking forward to staying in the Air Force for 28, 30 years, make it to the highest ranks of enlisted leadership, Chief Master Sergeant, work at the Pentagon, do some work at the embassy, do everything I can to continue to push forward the vision of America. All right. In all of her dirtiness, all of her ugliness, America is still great. We don't need to make it great again. It is still great, and it will always be great because of people just like you. And I'm not even a politician. I just know. I don't even know you, but I know because you are now a part of this mission, you were attracted to this mission. You were sent here. Your role is vital for helping us get to 5 million lives and businesses by 2023. And I need you. I need you to allow your gifts and talents to help us transform lives and businesses for future generations. And I am grateful, super, super grateful to have you on board. And so I tell you now, in what I'm calling Life 3.0, I'm now going on a mission to really strengthen my team. Oh my God, we have brought together some international experts. I mean, we talk about people who have worked in the mega fortunes of billionaires and millionaires and operating with very influential people and thought leaders from across the globe who are doing things and working on projects at a very high level. And they have all agreed to partner with me to help you get the tools and information that you need to transform your life and your business. We are all purpose-driven entrepreneurs who have identified that there is a pain in society, there is a pain in the business community, that there is a challenge that you need help solving. And we are coming together to give you everything that we have to help solve your problem. And we are all passionate about helping you. So again, thank you for being a part of this journey. I know exactly where we're headed. I have the vision. I can see. A lot of times we get so caught up in the physical, the tangible, what we can touch. We have to touch it in order to believe it. But when you can see it with your mind's eye, when you can see a glimpse, and it might not be completely clear to you, but if you can just see, if your idea is clear enough where you can see what's possible for your future, you are on the right track. I can see it. I believe it. I have enough faith inside of me that God is going to bring every individual and every resource we need to make this happen. We can do it. Is it huge? Absolutely. But can we do it? Absolutely. We just need a strategy. We need to develop strategy. Strategy is the most important aspect of anything that you do. Whether you are looking to move across country, build your business, raise your family, get out of debt, reach financial freedom and financial independence, build wealth, generational wealth, you need a strategy to help you get there. You need a blueprint. You need people who have made it a little bit further than you. They might be 2 steps, 3 steps, 5 or 10 steps ahead of you. But those are the people that you need to be around asking the questions so that you can get the answers to your problems. And that is what this is all about. Purpose, power, profits. It is amazing how when you have a purpose or a cause, you can summon the power through the people to come together so that everyone can experience an abundance in their profits. And profits isn't just money, guys. Your profits is the abundance of health, the relationships, the resources that you need to continue to push your purpose or your ministry forward. You need those resources. You need to have peace of mind. You need to have joy. You need to have love. You need to have trust. That's a profit. That is a gain. Again, it's intangible, but those are the things that we take for granted. We take for granted the intangible things. We take for granted the things that are free. We take for granted our physical bodies. We take for granted our minds. These are the things that we take for granted. We take for granted our purpose. We take for granted our destiny because we can't see it. We just can't physically touch it. And I want to encourage you to just believe in it. You don't have to see it all clearly right now. This project has been a perfect example for me. There was an idea. I didn't quite understand exactly how everything was going to fit together, but we stayed focused on the vision of serving you at a live event. Chicago, DC, Atlanta, Dallas. We are focused on helping you get from where you are to where you want to be. That's what this is all about. And then everything that we teach you, we want you to then go out and teach it to others. Teach it to your family. Teach it to your friends. Teach it to anyone who is willing to listen to your message, because we can do it. You are a purpose-driven individual in your life and in your business. Everything you do embodies purpose. That's why you're here. That's why we're here right now. And we have a phenomenal opportunity to do something great, to completely transform the world. We have the power to do that, and I'm looking forward to working with you. Stick with this. Listen to each one of the interviews. Follow along with the instructions. Read the tips. Read the strategies that we're going to give you, and also listen to the audio files that you're going to receive. And most importantly, meet us in real life. Meet us at a live stop. Atlanta, Georgia, Washington, D.C., Chicago, Illinois, Dallas, Texas. We have some phenomenal names. Paul Carrick Brunson, David Shands, Stacey Ferguson, Nikki Woods, amazing superstars in business, leadership, media. You better be there. You better be there. Don't say, oh, Jay, I didn't know about it. Don't say, oh, Jay, I didn't have enough time. You've got more than enough time. Get started now. Let's go. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.